Thank you. It's a great pleasure and an honor for me to be introducing my good friend Michael Sabia, a most worthy recipient of this prestigious organization's recognition. Born and raised in St. Catharines, Ontario, how many people here know where St. Catharines, Ontario is? Michael comes from a family of achievement and service in both the public and the private sector. After receiving degrees from the University of Toronto and Yale in economics and political science, Michael elected to join the civil service in Ottawa in 1982. Ultimately, his capabilities and hard work resulted in his appointment to the Deputy Secretary to the Cabinet of the Privy Council. In Canada, the Privy Council is responsible for making the government function, perhaps a concept other countries might want to adopt. In 1993, Michael was lured away by his former boss, Paul Tellier, to take on the challenge of reorganizing and upgrading the Crown Corporation Canadian National Railway. 3 years later, Michael played a critical role in the successful privatization of CN. It was working on this project that I came to appreciate his deep intellect and his limitless capacity for hard work. As an extra benefit for me, we became close friends. In 1999, Michael was again in demand. He left CN to join Bell Canada, then the country's largest corporation, competing in a space that was undergoing radical transformation. In 2002, Michael was named CEO, a position he held until 2008. Never one to shy away from a challenge, in 2009, in the height of the global financial crisis, Michael accepted a position of chief executive at the Caisse de dépôt. This appointment was a classic case of finding the right person at the right time. His selection did generate some controversy, as he was not a Quebec native, but fortunately, good judgment prevailed. Michael inherited an organization weathering some very difficult seas. The performance in 2008 was not good. Actually, it was abysmal. A loss of $40 billion had shrunk total assets to Canadian $120 billion. But Michael immediately went to work, dramatically altering the strategy, professionals, accountability, and virtually an overhaul of the entire institution. And the rest is history. Today, the Caisse's assets total just under $240 billion, and performance for the past 5 years has been in the top quartile. As a result, when Michael came up for appointment in 2013, there was not as much controversy as there had been the first time around. It is no surprise that Michael Sabia is now considered one of Canada's most respected thought leaders in matters of economic policy, responsible investing, and managing the delicate balance between social priorities and financial prudence. Michael has become the go-to guy. Michael has many diverse outside interests, but at the moment, his day job does not afford him the luxury or the ability to pursue them. He does lend his assistance to another number of community organizations, but as his indulging wife Hillary and his daughter Laura know all too well, for Michael, the Caisse is a 24/7 job. Fortunately for his pensioners and for Canada, Michael's unpracticed passion for golf will have to wait. One last comment. Michael and I have worked together on numerous crises over the years, and you will notice when he comes up here, his hair is actually not, the most orderly. It's pretty good tonight. But I can promise you, when there's chaos going on the outside of that head, there is nothing but deep intellectual thinking and quality going on inside. Michael Sabia.